Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in to Perfectly Imperfect Tarot. This is Green Eyes here to give you today's energy reading. Yes, 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 my loves. This is for all signs. Just a small cocktail, mocktail, sip of tea. Let's see what's going on here today. As always, this is a judgment-free zone, but you will hear the truth. No gender or age, only energy. You're going to hear me use terms he, she, her, him, they, them. Pay that no mind, guys. Even if I say heifer, okay? Feel the energy. Remember, roles can always be reversed. As always, I thank you all. Like, share, subscribes, emails, comments, love tokens, and donations. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you for tipping your server. Absolutely. I appreciate you. We are in this thing together, babe. Thank you. Even the likes and shares, they're free, you know? I appreciate that. All right, let's talk. Let's talk about today's energy. What came to me today was a focus on knowing the difference between your destiny, purpose, assignment, and your physical thinking of what that is. You know, there's a spiritual mind or spiritual insight, and then there's the physical mind, because this is an experience of flesh. You know what I'm saying? We're having a flesh experience here. So, guys, what came to me was people who kind of like don't know that they are in the way, or don't know that they're off task because they're helping somebody. And how could they not help when they're a good person, you know? So let's just say your spiritual assignment was, I don't know, to be a teacher, okay? That was what God put on your heart, gave you the skill and knowledge to do. You accomplished that goal. You're a teacher, okay? So your neighbor knocks on your door. Okay, can you help me with such and such in my garage? Sure, no problem. Being friendly and neighborly, right? Okay, so you go help, move some stuff around. It's physically fatiguing, but you're a good neighbor. Thanks very much. You go home, you go to bed. You still have to wake up and do what? Be a teacher. All right, so day 2, another knock on the door. Hi, can you help me, I don't know, paint my house? Sure, no problem. Because you know this neighbor might be in a bad situation. Maybe they're in a physically impaired, or whatever the case is. You just want to be a good person, you know? And I'm extraordinary with my examples, but just work with me on the energy. Remember, we're focusing on energy, okay? So you're painting the house. Again, you come home, you're fatigued, but you still have to get up and be a teacher. You understand? Day 3. Same thing. Now we got to, I don't know, fix the roof. Whatever. You get my point. My point is, as you become more fatigued and fatigued and fatigued, it impairs, it now affects your original assignment, which is how you get off task. You're still, or like you're still a teacher, but you're not doing it to the best of your ability. Number 1. Number 2, that neighbor was supposed to knock on your door. You were supposed to help that neighbor the first time. And it was up to that neighbor to then knock on another door. And that was how that person maybe was supposed to develop and network and be social and have a twin flame connection. But you got in the way with your help. I know that cut. But help sometimes can hurt somebody, and in their journey of this thing called life. Be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a good person. Nobody's disputing that. If you're worried about, they helped me yesterday and they didn't help me today, so what? People are always going to talk. You know? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Be mindful of that. All right. So make sure while you're helping and helping and helping, especially the same person over and over and over again, that you're not enabling them so that they don't seek after their own journey. You know what I'm saying? And disabling yourself so that you can't go forward in yours. You understand? All right. That's what came to me this morning. Let's see what the oracles have for you guys today. We're pulling from the Animal Spirit Oracle for the collective. Today's energy, please. Okay. And I have a lizard. And the lizard addresses dream the world into being. Now, this talks about your thought process, your dreams, the world itself. You're a good friggin' person. Yes, you know what? Prayer is help. You can dream it for them. You can even call it out if you want to just do a small manifestation and speak it into existence for the universe, for people that you love or somebody that you want to help or the world that you want to heal. You can do this. But that doesn't mean that you have to be hands-on. You understand what I'm saying? The lizard is the dreamer. But if you think of a lizard, I'm sure somebody has seen a lizard in some time in their life. Out here in Arizona, there's always like these little ones out on the patio, sometimes on the wall. And they're like this big. So, you know, my point is that they can't like pay my bills, but they can say a prayer. You know what I'm saying? Guys, you can't do everything. You can't do everything. So I need this energy kind of completely upright so that you're in your purpose. And I mean, can you think like we all have angels or ancestors if you believe these things? If you believe in, if you're watching this channel, I'm sure you have some type of spiritual knowledge or interest. Okay. So if you believe in angels, ancestors, and things like that, you know that we have guides that are assigned to us. Okay, so you have yours, I have mine. But just in case, I'm sure, I'm so positive that another angel sees me in my journey, but they don't intervene because they have their own assignment. And that's kind of like what, as you're growing spiritually, you want to get in the mindset of, because that also falls under obedience. You understand what I'm saying? For your purpose here on earth. All right. I want to leave this that way because it's not all the way up or down. Now the hummingbird is coming in so that you can stay in the present, focus on what's in front of you. It says literally be here now. Okay. Well, the wolf is coming in, turning this knowledge into wisdom because you already know about the journey because a lot of you have experienced the trials, the tribulations. And it was time that, you know, you did this on your own, for the most part. And maybe you didn't want to ask for help, or, you know, maybe you actually didn't have nobody to ask for help. But it was the journey that you needed to kind of mold you into who you are today. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes help can deny somebody that. And you slowing them down as well as yourself. So make sure you're using the knowledge to create wisdom so that you understand what your part is, what their part is, the end result. You know what I'm saying? And not to be repetitive because it's just not smart to keep helping the same person over and over again. They'll never try. If you always carry a child, they'll never learn to walk. You know it. You put them down, they scream. They can't do nothing. They will sit there. You know, you guys have seen that. It's the same concept energetically. Okay, while we're on this spiritual journey, the whale is coming in for you to trust that we're not going to know the reasons why. Sometimes, you know, if that's your neighbor and they're a good person and you see them struggling and you're like, I can help them, but you just helped them the last 3 days and you're tired. You have to trust that the same God that protects and helps you, they're under that same umbrella if they choose to be. You understand what I'm saying? So just like you went to God and you said, help me, please. And you received some help and some wisdom and some guidance and some blessings and some manna. You got all of those things simply from asking and believing. And that person can do the same thing. We are under the same God. You know what I'm saying? And he loves us all the same. All right. So trust that God is still doing what he does. Okay. And this is going to open up more possibilities for you spiritually, mentally, physically, and you can start to actually rest a little bit later on, but not too soon. So let's back up because we're getting a little ahead. All right, let's pull some cards. Let's do New World. Now, these are my kind of typo cards. There's mistakes on some of the cards. I'll try to point them out if I notice them. What is this? Oh, the Magician that wants to come up, that didn't want to come up. Yeah, I think how can I say that? Tell me again. You see how I was struggling trying to get it up? It didn't want to come up because I know right now your manifestations are struggling. You're calling in blessings and you're trying to make creations that have been temporarily slowed down. And that's because you're a bit off task. I'm not going to lie. Just a bit. And you're still a teacher. You're still going to work every day, but you're trying to figure out, if I'm going to work every day, you know, how am I off task? And I'm going to tell you how. Because the time that you're supposed to be home, you're supposed to be at home. You're supposed to be addressing home. And you're supposed to be resting. So that when you do go to teach, you're in 110% energy and vibrancy and focus, you know? So that's why your manifestations might be a little delayed. Not for long. Not for long, my love. This is honestly maybe a couple of weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. Somebody just got a gift. Somebody's going to, I hope that's me. I can't even get out my mouth. I'm excited. Somebody's going to get a surprise, like, a surprise help. I want to say it like that. A surprise, like somebody's going to call you or I don't know, contact you and knock on your door. It don't matter to me. But reach out to you and in obedience to God, they're going to bless you. God darn. Oh, that went through me, guys. God bless you. Congratulations. But it's based on your obedience. So I don't know if like maybe your boss is watching you and you're going to get a bonus or something like that. Or somebody's trying to see if you're a decent person. Like if you're really back, like if you donate or you, what do you call it? What do you call volunteer? They want to see if you're really going to stay or if you're really going to, you know, follow through with what you say and things like that. They already have the blessing. They already been assigned. You are already assigned to them. They have to just make sure that you deserve it or something. Like they want to see the work ethic. Okay. So let me get the heck work. Okay. I'm trying to get in that crew. Center, please, for the collective. Please and thank you. All right. All right, and I have 9 of Cups in reverse. Why is it in reverse? 9 of Cups should be in the upright. We want to be emotionally fulfilled and happy and full of all this love and emotions, but it's coming in reverse because it's a hard time right now. And the emotions might be a little imbalanced, you know. It's kind of like a time of, what do I really want? You know, I mean, do I really want this thing? Am I really going to do this thing? Am I really happy? Is that what I really want to be happy? Am I really going to, you know, it's all over the place. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Guys, if you follow my channel, I try to call the signs. I do. I get caught up. I'm not going to lie. Okay. If at any event you're looking for me to call a sign to see if you resonate with a reading, that's not going to work, okay? Anybody has the ability to embody any energy at any time. So you can't get caught up in the signs as your only way to resonate with a reading, with any reading, okay? You got to feel the energy, all right? Now, coming in at the bottom, I have an 8 of Cups here. So it's blood, sweat, years, and tears that's walking away from. And you're not happy about it, okay? Some of you are, it's exactly what I'm saying. It's hard for you maybe not to help. It's hard for you maybe not to party. It's hard for you maybe to go on your diet. Whatever the case is, you're walking away from something that you enjoyed for a while. It just stopped fulfilling you. You know, you've realized that something was wrong. It was not, it began building you, but then started holding you back because you surpassed it, if that makes sense. I hope I'm saying that right. Let's crown the energy, get some more information, please. What can we pull down from for Okay, I have a 3 of Swords and I have a 4 of Pentacles. So, you know, what's hanging over your head is this energy of holding on to pain. So maybe you're a helper because nobody helped you. And you hold on to your pain because you know what it feels like to be abandoned, to be alone, to be in need, to be hurt, to be sick, to be misunderstood. You know, so your pain is what's gravitating you to pain or gravitating pain to you. You understand? Even though you're trying to push through and wash and replenish with new waters of emotions from the Most High and get through and heal these traumas, it's kind of like, man, it just seems like it won't go away, not realizing you've been doing the work on yourself, but you picked up somebody else's. So it's kind of like now an energy that's like always lingering, like, when is it going to be over? When am I going to feel like I'm on my divine path? You're on it, or you're taking steps towards it, but it's still people, places, and things that have energy that you have to kind of separate yourself from right now, okay? All right, let's see what's working against you. What's in the way right now for the collective? Hello, the 2 of Pentacles, back and forth. You're doing too much. See, the juggling, too much on your plate. Some of you, time management is an issue. I have to say that. Some of you, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. So it's like, you know, maybe yesterday you would have said, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't helping them no more. Nix them. I'm tired of helping them. They keep asking me for the blah, blah, blah. I ain't doing it. And then the next day is, well, you know, what am I going to do? Because they got kids and, you know, I can't just, I mean, come on, guys. Let me tell you something. If somebody keeps coming to you for a monetary blessing or a help, okay, with their living situation or whatever, it's time to, education is help as well. Financial planning, time management skills. If somebody is constantly struggling because they're constantly behind, they might need don't just give them the money, teach them how to like save or to, you understand what I'm plan and things like that. That's also assistance. And guess what? If it's coming from you, you know, outside of your time, it's free. Teach them to stand. Teach them to fish. Don't just feed them. You know what I'm saying? Teach them to fish. All right. 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck coming in with this juggling. So, you know, this is a toxic situation that you seem to be like back and forth trying to get out of. It's like every time you get out, you get in. You get out, you get in. If it's not Tom, it's Harry. If it's not Harry, it's Sally. If it's not Sally, it's Susie. If it's not Susie, it's Betty. It's like, what the heck? You know? Where's Earl? Hello? Past energy, please. Where are we coming from? What brought this on? What brought this on today? Where's this coming from? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right. The King of Cups. Nice. You're just full of so much love. You just love. You love. And the world might not be able to see it, but those who are professional, I don't want to say leechers. I want to say professional. They're always thirsty. You always have a cup of water. The King of Cups is the king of emotions. You know, he's full of love from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet. He knows how to distribute it and receive it, though. He doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. So, you know, in the past, you may have had it together or you were trying to get it together. And then all of a sudden it was like, kaboom. What's going on in my life? What's going on with such and such? What's going on? See the 10 of Wands? You might have like tried this for a while. Like Green Eyes, I tried to shut everybody out. I tried, but it was hard. You know, it's hard, like, you know, not being able to help or not being involved or always being in isolation or whatever the case is. It's hard. You know, and it really just turns you from a person full of love with nowhere to give it or no one to give it to into a person that now doesn't feel happy about love or optimistic about love, you know? It's like, what do I do with all this damn love? I got all this love, you know? Where are we going with this for the collective? Future energy, please. because that was the past. So let's now, we know where we are now. So where we going? Future energy, please and thank you. Thank you so much. Nice. High Priestess. See, you guys are growing. Oh, yes. Piscean energy with the High Priestess. It's a, High Priestess is just very, very, very intuitive energy. It's growth in the spirit, growth in abilities. It's not a spoken energy. You know, the High Priestess is a receiver of knowledge, of wisdom, of guidance, to assist and discern between the choice of a path. Okay. Now, oh, and the sun is coming in. God darn, shamalama ding dong. Oh, I love you guys so much. The sun energy, Leo energy here, very playful and whimsical and fun. And it's like once you get through this part of your journey, you're kind of going to step right into, you know, God, I know you got that. Let me just enjoy the day. Be here now. You know, you start to smell the flowers. You know, noticing the trees talking. The trees have been talking a lot. Have you guys noticed that? The trees are talking. I mean, big time. Well, here they are. But the trees are talking. You're smelling the flowers. You're smiling when you see that little old couple walk down the street, or you see a little kid playing, you know, with their parents on the slide, or you're just noticing whimsical innocence, beauty, you know, the beauty of life, and that inspires you. It's kind of like God is giving you heightening abilities for you to receive and see, because this is also the brightest card of the deck. It illuminates for you to believe and see, I got this. I need you to stay on task. Let me do me, you do you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be confirmation. It's going to be confirmation. And then here's the Hierophant, Taurian energy. Then you'll start to grow. You'll start to see yourself kind of grow and excel and move forward in your purpose. Also understanding your purpose. And by way of, like, you know, the Hierophant is anything structural, like culture or religion and school and things like that. So you start to basically get in obedience in your growth. You start to follow the steps of your assignment. Okay. Now your assignment might be a new job, new friend, new whatever, and or you might have a new idea for a new business, Page of Pentacles coming in. Whatever it is, it's something that God is specifically putting in the palm of your hand, Six of Pentacles here, for you to do whatever it is. When you get this, okay, you are going to get instructions coming with it, with this Eight of Wands. It's going to hit you like a download. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be bada bing, bada boom. All right. It's going to happen fast. Or you might be prone for some travel with this Eight of Wands. I have to mention that because it's the same energy. But whatever it is, it's like you're going to get this gift. You're going to get that message. And then Page of Swords, you're going to start to do some homework. Now it's time to do some research. What do I need to do? Do I need to move? Do I need to get certification? Do I need a license? Whatever it is that God has you doing, you need to do some homework to see what it is you need to get in alignment with that assignment. Okay. Now, once that's done, judgment can be called on the old you, the old way of thinking, the old situation, anything that might be holding you back from your new beginning. But you're not liking that Two of Swords. You don't want to let go of the old and embrace the new, but you do. You do, but you don't. You don't, but you do. It's like, all right, listen, God, don't make me say to this person that I can't hang out with them. You tell them, and I'm going to wait. I just won't call them. But I don't want to say nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, that's real talk right there. That's real talk. All right. Two of Wands coming in. You do decide to stay on task with the Most High. You do start that new venture, that new assignment, whatever it is that assignment is to you. You start to really protect your peace. You kind of go into that mode of, you know what, I got to do this. I know I can do this. You start believing in yourself, knowing that God is providing and guiding. Okay. And you start putting in that work with that Eight of Pentacles. Now, during this process, you are going to get restored. You're going to get some healing. You're going to get some waters. You're going to get some confirmation that, yes, you are on the right path. Temperance angel coming in, Sagittarian energy. You just kind of have to continue to stay very, very precise and diligent with your task. King of Swords here. Now, it's going to be in these times, there's always going to be somebody that says, look, you know, I need some help, or where you been, or what you doing. I haven't talked to you, da-da-da-da. Okay, you're going to have to be honest, be straightforward, be honest. Let them know, look, I'm working right now. Okay, I'm working. I didn't forget you. I still love you, and I'm gonna still pray for you. But I'm working right now. I got to stay on task. Let them know. When you do that and actually take that authority, God immediately quickens your journey. Chariot energy, Cancerian energy coming in. The angel comes to pick you up. This is your Uber. All right, the Uber is going to come and pick you up. Now, you don't have a say in the drive, but you do have a say in the destination. So make sure you know where you're going, because it might have some shoulda, woulda, couldas that come with that, because everybody can't go with you with this 5 of Cups, okay? You might be even fearful going into this new cycle of life because you've never been here. It's never been today before. It's absolutely, did you know that? Did you know that? Not in this lifetime. In this lifetime right here, right now, it has never been today before. So if you're living today and getting through today, even if it's second by second, I ain't talking about hour by hour. I'm talking about when you're getting down to the second by second, it has never been today before. So the fact that you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow should be no different from how you're handling today. You just mow through. You mow through. And you know that this moon energy will spiritually clean and purge anything that you need to release. You understand? Even though it hides things, even though it sweeps things under the rug. This is what we have to face. You got to face that sticky crap at the bottom of the barrel, my love. But by you facing these fears and handling this day through that blind faith that you've been trying to operate in, boom, you get a gift. Good job. Well done. Ace of Pentacles. You're not going to see this coming. I told you, in about 3 weeks, somebody is going to get some type of call or contact or whatever. Here's a Knight of Wands coming behind it. You know, it's their passion. They have to do this and bless you. It's in their, they've been assigned to it. But you have to do this to receive it. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, this felt good today. It really did. All right, guys. That's enough with today's energy. I hope it helps. If any event you say, Green Eyes, I don't know you. You don't know me. This is not my life. Then that's okay. This is just not your cocktail for today. All right? That's all right. Check out your sun, moon, or rising. I'd appreciate it. Please don't take the energy if you're not resonating. Please leave it here for another person, okay? Everybody, thumbs up, subscribe. Make sure you guys are notified of future readings. It is absolutely free to do so, and it supports the channel, okay? Remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.